Good evening, everybody from Wellington. We just had a little dog posing in here. So I'm in Wellington, the capital city, and look at this. This is amazing. It's beautiful. They're spelling out Wellington. Of course, you need to stand in the middle there to continue to make the to complete the correct spelling of the city. And I just didn't capture the dog in time, but he had a bit of a stick in his mouth, and he was, it's gorgeous, isn't it? And he was posing there nicely for his owners. I'm just walking back to downtown, so I thought I would share a little bit of the waterfront walk with you. As you can see, it'll be sunset probably. Hey Clayton, we're in Wellington. It's been a gorgeous day here. Oh, it's raining in Auckland, of course, but it's beautiful in Wellington. So I thought I'd make the most of the evening and take you all for a little bit. I've just walked along here actually, and I'm just walking back. So I thought I'd share some of my return journey with you. There were dolphins in the harbour a little bit earlier. They were looking gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. And there we go. Hidden hammock. Oh, you're in Auckland and it's raining. Yes, I know. And I'm in Wellington and it's been a beautiful day. So I've been really, really lucky. Down here at Schaefer Dock. I'm just outside the Te Papa, the museum. Ordinary weather here in Wellington. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We've got people now. And there's an aeroplane coming in, can you see, just there? Just going to land at the airport. Okay, let's go. We've got one nice, really, really nice sculpture here to have a look at, and this is the Diving Man. But I just found out he's actually not really called the Diving Man. He is called Solace in the Wind. No, it's not windy at all, which is really, really great. A little bit of high cloud now, but it's been a beautiful hot day. And of course, everybody in Wellington's complaining about the heat because they're not used to it. And all this gorgeous sunshine without any wind by the artist Max Pate. Dolphins, I think, have gone, but there was a pod of dolphins here, probably about 5 or 6 of them, all having a bit of fun, and which was great. So there we go, downtown Wellington. Look at it tonight. Looks fantastic. And we're just outside Te Papa. Of course, the National Museum of New Zealand. It's a fabulous building as well. And looking there at Mount Victoria, when you go to the top of it, of course, you get amazing views. Plus you can see all the airplanes landing at the airport because it's such a short runway. It's got Cook Strait on one side and it's got the harbour on the other. It's very still, it's lovely. Really nice. So I'm here for a couple of days, couple of nights, heading back to Auckland again on Friday. Yeah, Friday afternoon actually, 4:15 my flight is. So I've got all day tomorrow. These pohutukawa are not blooming yet, but there are some gorgeous pohutukawas blooming around Wellington. I think Wellington has some of the best in the whole country. Got quite a nice, an eerie sort of look to it, doesn't it, at the moment? It's that light with the sun. And here we go, we've got a nice little path here to follow. So this is for the Wellington City Mission, and people have been able to buy a heart and then leave a message on it. Oh, Zealandia is fantastic, isn't it? Yeah, I have been before. It's amazing. Unfortunately, there's no, it's very, very poor signal there, so it's not good for live streaming. I've tried. But Zealandia is amazing. For those of you that don't know, Zealandia is a wildlife, a bird sanctuary, I guess. But it's got other things beside birds. There's tuatara in there. And so because of it, there's actually a lot of native birds because it's open, so the birds can come and go. So there's lots and lots of native birds here in Wellington. They all are very happy staying at Zealandia and then going out for the day, and they've got somewhere safe to come home to at night. So they've got kakapo and kaka and all sorts of amazing birds that we wouldn't normally be able to see, especially in the city. The kaka can be quite annoying as well. So we're in front of Te Papa here. I'll take you over here. We'll just have a little look at the entrance. Got some, they always have on these pillars, I guess they are. They always have some interesting sort of artwork here. These are quite fun. I think we've got, looks like maybe an armadillo. It's a dog or a monkey, a panda, and a pukeko. My next overseas destination, well, I'm in New Zealand now. I'll be working here for the next few months. I'll be back in Japan in May. I'm sort of like trying to plan out what I'm doing right now at the moment. But there's lots of tourists coming down here to New Zealand, and I didn't think it was going to be this busy. So it's actually, we've got a nice season ahead of us, I think, as long as the weather cooperates. So this is the outside of the museum. Very interesting building. Te Papa means our place. It's free, unless they've got a special exhibition. Sometimes they do have an entry fee for that. So what's the green one? I think is it an armadillo? Looks a bit like it. Oh, Fortuna, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Fabulous. A dog or a gorilla maybe? Chimpanzees? One or the other. We've got a panda. And the pukeko. And we've got a little story here, so that's really good. Look at this. Paper pals. Plinths, that's what these things are called, plinths. Oh, it doesn't say what they are, but the Colin Post 4 Plinths project. But I reckon we're right. I think, I think we've got a pukeko and we've got a panda. I think it might be a gorilla or a dog and maybe an armadillo. Okay, let's keep walking. I'm going to walk you this fabulous bridge. We're going to walk to the bridge and then I'm going to say goodbye. This is the Circa Theatre here. Circa Theatre, cafe and bar. One of the old sheds from the warehouses. The wharf shed 22 was an old warehouse here when this was all a working wharf at this end. We've got a platform here that all the kids jump off into the water below. They have been jumping. They were jumping when I walked down here. But it's really nice here, look. Really gorgeous. We'll walk this way. Actually, we could duck through here, I reckon, and come up at the lagoon, because it's quite interesting walking through here. And there's some nice pahutakawa trees, nice red flowers. Kia ora, Roy. Fantastic. Nice to see you. We're in Wellington, the capital city of New Zealand. The whole of Wellington City is about 500,000 people. Much smaller than Auckland with 1.5 million, but the metropolitan area of Wellington, the central business district, only has about 200,000 people. So it's a very compact cosmopolitan city, and I love being here for that very reason. It's easy to walk everywhere. It's really easy to walk everywhere. It's got a great vibe to it. That's nice. So I'm doing a little bit of a shortcut here because I wanted to show you the Pahutakawa trees. And we'll go up the, we're at the lagoon. There's a few people around enjoying, well, I guess it's Christmas party season, isn't it? Wellington has some of the best Pahutakawa flowers in the country. Look, they are beautiful, or trees I should say. Really, really gorgeous. A few bees around as well. Look at that. Gorgeous. This is just a really small one. I noticed most of the trees around this area, because it's a little bit exposed, are late blooming. But in the more sheltered area, and these are small, in the more sheltered areas of the city, they're looking great. Roy, you've got them in San Francisco. We gifted them to San Francisco from Auckland because we are sister cities. So we gifted these beautiful trees to you. Yeah. Yeah, so we gifted these beautiful trees to you, but of course they played havoc in the streets. They're great when they grow like this and they have some grass, but when they're in the streets, the roots tear everything up and they're not the best, not the very best. So I think you've all complained about them a bit. Ah, you've seen them? Yes. I was surprised, my very first visit to San Francisco, and I thought, wow, these trees look familiar. Yeah, there's the boat shed. It's gorgeous, look. But they're a coastal tree, so they grow really, they grow in lots of the Pacific Islands as well, which is really great, and which means they do flower at different times. So we'll head up, oh, look at the fish. I love this, we're just going to head up some stairs here, but I love this fish. It's good. Nice little gateway here. We're heading up onto the City to Sea Bridge. So let me get up these steps here. There we go. Looking down into the lagoon. Hey Pete, nice to see you. I'm in Wellington. I'm having a fun sort of day. It's great, it's gorgeous weather. So lucky. Who knows what tomorrow's going to bring, so I thought I'll make the most of the waterfront today while it's looking fabulous. How are you doing, Pete? So this is the City to Sea Bridge here, and as you can see it does go over a road. It's amazing. All made with recycled wood. Some traffic. There we go. It's not as quiet as we thought it was. The ambulance, police. Oh yeah. Oh, some nice Pahutakawa over here. Good, good, good. How are all your Christmas decorations there? All those gorgeous lights you show us. If you're not following Pete and Roy, please do, because Roy walks us around San Francisco, and he is fabulous. He takes us on these fast walking journeys. I'm always amazed how fast you can walk. And Pete is in Florida, and at the moment showing us all the beautiful Christmas lights that are there, and they're gorgeous. And if he's not doing that, he's often sitting on the beach sharing beach scenes with us. You are so welcome. And Pete and I we've actually met when I was in Florida. We had a fabulous evening together, and of course we met on Periscope. The boat shed over there. Periscope was our training ground, wasn't it, for everybody that live streams. Periscope was the one that got us going. So we're going to walk over the bridge. It's a nice view just through here. Look at this. I love this. Is one of my favourite little spots for looking at the city. Look, it's pretty cool. Look at the Pohutukawa trees through here. There's some good examples for you. Yeah. So we're actually on a bridge, and this bridge is going to take us over the road and down the other side. Yeah. You know, the fantastic thing is, when you've been live streaming for a while and you've made lots of friends, it's really, really fantastic when you meet them, because you don't have to go through all that initial getting to know somebody. You really already know them, and it's really, really fabulous. Really fantastic. Whereas if you're meeting somebody for the first time, normally you're going to be, going through all the small chat and getting to know each other and blah blah. It doesn't happen when you're meeting on social media or live streaming. It's fabulous. So I'm just going to walk you down here. This is the art gallery here. So we're almost in the city centre here, and of course looking across the harbour here. Te Whanganui Atara, it's known as. Yeah, the Pohutukawa trees, see, they line the streets here. They're really, really gorgeous. Almost another week until Christmas, and they're going to be looking fantastic. We'll walk down here through this little pyramid. So this is the art gallery here, or art museum. Walk through the pyramid. You can see there, look at that building there. Let me zoom in on it. And you see it's got like a starburst around it, so that lights up at night. It's pretty cool. Some nice artworks even just as I walk down. The Opera House there is getting a bit of a makeover. Got a nice Nico palm, well, a sculpture of one there. And I think this is gorgeous, look. Looks like they're having a hekoi, bit of a walk, maybe a protest. Joe, fantastic, whoa. Angels get their wings, there we go. Thanks, Joe, you're awesome. There we go, that's just for you, Joe. Isn't that fabulous? Hey, Nat, fantastic. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Beautiful weather here today. I've been so lucky. So lucky. Two interesting sculptures here as well. We've got one up here on the rooftop called Quasi, which is a little bit odd, but it's okay. We'll have a look at it from down. It's by an artist called Ronnie Van Houten. I have read that it is a self-portrait or a self-sculpture, I guess you call it, but I'm not too sure about that. I always think it could be anybody's grandfather or uncle or somebody. Just heading down a few steps here, so I'm just being careful. There we go, we're down now. Yeah, so we've got Quasi and we've got ferns. So the ferns are fabulous. This is by an artist called Neil Dawson. They're silver on the outside and they're gold on the inside. And they're just strung up here between the two buildings. And then on this side we've got Quasi. You love him or you hate him. He was in Christchurch outside the art gallery there, but he actually stood on the ground there. He stood on the ground. Christchurch is very conservative compared to Wellington, And yeah, it's pretty cool. They didn't like it, so he got shipped up here. So now he's outside the what was the old library, the Central Library, Wellington Central Library. It's now the art gallery or museum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's well anchored into that spot. The same with, I'll just stay zoomed in, we'll just go up to look to the ferns. There we go. Same as these, lots of wires holding them up. It's fantastic, look at that. Yeah, let me bring you back into normal now. There we go. Bring you back down to earth. Whoa, that would almost tip me upside down. Alvy, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. No trees being tied up. No. So I'm just going to walk you through here. Wellington. I'm just coming up to, so that was the old library. And we're just coming up to what is the library now. It's quiet now. It was busy, a little bit busier before. I guess Wednesday evening people have finished work and gone home. I'm going to finish in a couple of minutes. I need to head off and meet my friends, and it's nearly dinner time here. They're just finishing work, so that's really, really good. Sorry, just went to low power mode there. Good timing on our little walk, isn't it? So there we go. We've got these lovely signs around the city as well that tell us what's on for performing arts and also just whatever happens to be on. And they also act as a little bit of a directory. So that's really good. And then around in front of the library, there's a beautiful, really, really beautiful mural. And I thought we could finish with the mural. Here it is here. It's red and white and black. And it wraps itself around the library. Fabulous to see you all. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I'm going to just turn the camera and say hello. Thanks everybody. Fantastic to see you. Wellington, the capital city. How exciting. Thank you so much. I'll turn back to the mural. There we go. And thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a fabulous Wednesday. Just do a little 360 for you so you can see a little bit more of the city. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
A little bit more and we'll come back round to the mural. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining me. Always fabulous to have you. And yeah, take care. Remember, tread lightly and leave no trace. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I think we'll finish with this one right here. See you all. Thank you so much. Okay, see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye for now. Thanks a lot.